He gonna make me hop on the K. He gonna make me hop on the K. Nah, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play because I'm chilling. I ain't got nothing to do right now. I had a yesterday for my bro. It went great. It's a team of four. I know you know I've been telling you like it's four of us, but they started class back, so I presented by myself the whole thing. And when I tell you, bro, nigga, I went crazy. I went crazy. Like I went last two, so my presentation was the best. It was like the most. I guess you can say rehearsed, but I mean it wasn't really rehearsed. Like I practiced, but you know I knew what I knew. Yeah, I knew what I was talking about. So I was like I was able to just present it. I also gave mine was kind of interactive. Nobody else's was interactive because what I was using, I could pretty much get them a link and they could see the work. So it was like that was pretty cool. And then I did all that and I showed graphs. So we did benchmarking. It's this service called Equinix Metal. Equinix is the company and it's a tech company and they're basically like a database distributor and they pretty much what they do is they connect the world and other companies to each other with servers and cloud storage and stuff of that nature, right? So they have bare metal, which is like servers, free servers you can buy. You can purchase a server if you want. So say for instance you got a clothing company or whatever, or you're like a video game company, you want servers for an online game, or you need a place to store your information where all your customer information, sales, and everything. You need a server for that to host a website. Yeah, it's a cloud. Yeah, exactly. To host a website and stuff. But the thing about Metal is that with a cloud, essentially what a cloud is, it's a server, but the way they do it is they basically split the one machine up into multiple machines and they call it a virtual machine, which is a VM. And basically, so it's like I can have a computer, but I want to basically get more out of this computer. So what I can do is I can split up the space to like 5 different parts and basically make 5 computers on one computer, if that makes sense. And I can sell each computer to somebody as a virtual machine. But the problem with that is that you don't get the full, like if you get the whole computer, obviously your performance is going to be better. But if you get the if you split it up and send it to people, you could potentially make more money as a company. And that's what companies do, like Google Cloud, AWS, all those other cloud providers. Yeah. So, but what Metal does, what they did was, we're not gonna do virtual machines. We just gonna sell you the whole machine, and then you can do whatever you want with it, type of shit, right? And basically, what ends up happening is, on their front, it's actually more cost efficient for customers because, essentially, what happens is you get better performance for pretty much the same price, if not less, for cheaper. So we had to benchmark it and kind of get like performance results because it's kind of new. It's relatively new, like Metal. Like obviously, if you're a developer and you have companies, you get like a proof of concepts. I'm pretty sure they got that in architecture. Like you show them a proof of concept, like yeah, we can do this, we can build this, like in a like a miniature, and like okay, yeah, and then you'll be like, yeah, we can get this done for you. And then they're like, all right, bet, I want to buy it. So usually what they end up doing is they have to get a proof of concepts, which isn't always the best way. Because if you're just trying to get like, I just want to see how good the machines run, I don't need you to show me what it can do. Just let me know the performance, and based on that, I'll just buy them and do what I got to do, right? So we benchmarked it, we got the performance results, and we stored it. Like we created a whole like spreadsheet with all the tests. We ran like each test 5 times, so you get the average. Just like to make sure that the results are valid. So we did all that. We created graphs and then we presented it. We also talked about like the testing process on how you run the test, how you do the test, and then how we collected the data and everything, and why we felt this would be important for the company, the impact and the benefits and stuff of that nature. So we presented that. I presented that. It went good. And then sales and marketing, because we met with the sales and marketing team before we started our project. That's not my department that I'm in, but like my department, when we showed up, they were kind of looking around to find initiatives that were pretty much open for other departments, so we could do that and then be like, implement Metal with some other departments to kind of have like a project that's kind of, that's not just going to be good experience for us, but it's also going to help the company in the long run. Like they can use it for something, right? So we met with sales and marketing, and they both kind of had the same idea. They were like, we don't really got that much performance results to show like customers and sales. They're like, we don't really have anything to show customers. Like if we want to sell the product, like yeah, we can give them proof of concept if they have an idea that they want us to run by and try. But like in terms of just raw performance and results, we don't have that. So if you guys could get that, that would be great. And then we can worry about how we're going to use it, with the price, like do a cost, pretty much a cost and performance analysis later. But if you, yeah. So they were like, if you could get that for us, that would be cool. So we was like, all right, bet. And then we met with the marketing department. They pretty much had the same thing, because they gotta, even though it's not sales, but they gotta advertise and put the information out there and market it, because that's the marketing department. So they were like, yeah, if you could get us performance results just so we can have like a good comparison to compare to other cloud providers and just kind of show like where we stack up against them, we can worry about how we're going to market that information later. But if you could get that for us, that would be great. So for pretty much the whole internship, that's what we ended up doing. The presentation, we had like 4 or 5 graphs. It's this another company called Cockroach Labs, and basically what they are is they have a software that is a database, and a database, a database is just a place where you store data. It's literally that simple, right? So they have a database software, and they put out a cloud report every year on how well each cloud provider performs running their database and using various workloads, right? So we were like, all right, bet. They got this whole cloud report out. It's like 7 or 8 pages. They do 5 tests, and they show tests for each, like 6 different machines for each provider. So we were like, we'll just follow that template, run the same test they did, put it on the same type of graph, same everything. So they don't even have to really go out there and start the we already made the comparison for them. Obviously, we're going to give them the results, and they can do whatever they want with it after. But just to kind of give them an idea of what they can do with the information we had, we created those graphs to show them where we stack up against whatever the Cockroach Labs did their testing on the other providers. So we showed them that. I talked about that, and then the sales team. So it was like 60 or 70 people on the call, right? 8 other people presented. I went last, which I felt was great, because you remember the last nigga that go. Like, if it's bad or good, you gonna remember the last nigga that went. So I was like, shit, that's smooth with me. You feel me? I'm trying to get a job. Yeah. And then you could tell niggas wasn't really prepared. Like, they had good projects, but a lot of niggas was like literally reading off the PowerPoint. Yes, bro. Yes. Literally reading off the PowerPoint. And I'm like, damn. That's not gonna be me though. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. They had full blown like pair. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm like, it's cool because their projects were like, if you're a tech person, then you're gonna like it. But if you're in sales or marketing, you're like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, just tell me. Yeah, just right. Yeah. So mine was real short, and we did a lot. I did a live demo and everything. And then the people in the comments, so people from sales, they were like, can we get that information? Can you share that to us? Like, everything in marketing was the same way. They were like, great, outstanding work. Like, we wanna pretty much. So the graphs we made weren't like full fledged, graphs for the company. Obviously they didn't have like the styling that the company wants, because I made it in Google Sheets, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a Google Sheets. Obviously I put color on it to match whatever the company is, but it's not like a official document from the company. But they were like, yeah, we would like to get with you guys, to further, finalize and see how we can make this a real marketing thing, make this look like an Equinix, like a literal, like an actual document that we want to use when we show customers. We want to show them these results and everything. So like, yeah. So I was like, yeah, for sure. We can like meet up for the next week, because they extended my internship to another month, to September 9th. It was supposed to end like tomorrow, but they extended our team for a month. So I was like, cool. I'm cool with that. Yeah. I mean, they trying to give me an offer. They are trying to give me an offer. They're looking around to see like kind of what the space is looking like, what's available. Because currently right now, a lot of the positions they're looking to fill, they want people that are kind of like midway into their career, so like 5 years. But obviously if you have the experience, then you don't need 5+ years. But if you have 5, they want somebody, kind of like 5+ years with all these other things. And like, I just came out of college, so I mean, they have I think they're also looking at to see what kind of like the new beginning career, pretty much what they look like at Equinix, because they got some initiatives, like new career starting initiatives for, people that are fresh in the field, and they can still get a job with the company, and it'll be doing not as big work, but you're still gonna get paid and stuff. You're still gonna be working full time. So they're looking at what that's looking like for me and trying to get that set up. And I can work remotely, Yeah, and it's like and it's like I don't have to go there. I can stay home, stack my cheese, live at the crib, you know, and just cool. So I'm like I'm actually I've been kind of hyped for the next few days because I feel like nigga I killed that shit. I killed the presentation, and then it's four of us. It's four of us in the group, but I'm gonna be honest. I did all the work. I did all the work, and I didn't throw them niggas under the bus or nothing like that, cause we have like storyboards, and you pick the work you want to do. So I picked the hardest shit, cause I wanted to do the hardest shit. Like I'm trying to get a job, so I'm trying to show these niggas, I'm up to that. You feel me? So I was like, I got that shit done, and then my manager, she called me. She was like, yeah, I've been noticing, cause every day we meet at 3 and we give like a stand up. What did we do yesterday? What are we doing tomorrow? Or what are we doing today? For architecture. Yeah, so like she was kind of noticing like as we were going through the weeks that like the work I was doing, what I was saying I was doing, and what I'm gonna plan on doing today was like way more than what they were doing. They'd be like, yeah, we're just waiting on Jason to get the results, and they were gonna format it in Graph. They didn't. I ended up doing all of it anyway, but I wasn't tripping because it wasn't like hard or nothing. It was just like, and it's like for me, if it's hard work, it's not a problem because I can just ask questions. We got mentors, we got people to answer questions. The only time I'll really ask for help, like from my teammates, is if it's too much work for me. If that makes sense. Like if it's too hard, but if it's too much work and I need to, split it up so we can get it done quicker. But I didn't feel like the work was that. Yeah, I didn't feel like the work was that, that big, like that much. Like it wasn't like I got too much on my. Yeah. Like I could handle what I'm doing, so I didn't really need them ask them for help. And she was like, yeah, I kind of see that, they didn't really do much. Like, it seems like you were doing a lot. So I'm hoping like in these next few weeks we can kind of split up the work a little bit evenly. And I was like, I told her, because I didn't want to throw them niggas. I was like, I picked what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that much. It's not like they're like, yeah, Jason, do it all. Because they were like, if you need help, let us know. And I was like, cool, yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Like, I'll let y'all know. But nigga, I ain't need help. You feel me? Backpack season. You feel me? Hard carry. I'm cool. So it was just cool. So it's like bruh, like I'm straight, and cause she was kind of like, yeah, they didn't do nothing, and I was like, nah, don't do that, cause that's not the case. You feel me? Yeah, I did most of the work, but it's not like they had a job that they didn't do. They signed up for what they were gonna work on, and they did it. And it's like you can't be upset at them. I was talking to my dad about it. He was like, as a manager, it's your job to divvy up the work. You can't get to the end of the project and then talking to one of the employees like, yeah, they didn't really do that much work. You seen when we picked the work. You see if you seen what we picked. That's what I'm saying. We talk literally every day we talk, and you don't say nothing until we do it. Like for me, it's not a problem because shit, I did what I'm supposed to do. They did what they supposed to do too, but like now it's like you making them look bad, or you trying to kind of talk bad about them when you literally you seen what we picked, the work we wanted to work on, and if it was really a problem, you could every day we literally meet every day. You could have been like, I feel like you guys aren't doing enough. You got to add more work, or you got to take some of the workload off of somebody else and split it up evenly. You didn't say that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm like, yeah. So I'm just like, I'm chilling. I'm hoping we doing this live stream because we're all from Fisk. Like all my team members, we came from the same school. So we're doing a live stream on the 26th, and they just gonna ask us questions about our journey, about our experience, about our project, and I guess our overall experience and how we felt about our internship and working there. And then we'll talk about some of the stuff we did and who we spoke to. And that's on the 26th, so that's a live stream. And I'm pretty sure it'll just be on Zoom, and I think they're live streaming it on YouTube. So that'll be cool. And like, shit, you know me, nigga, I'll be streaming anyway. So that shit ain't nothing to me. It's like, bro, yeah, it's like, all right. And then so it's cool. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking great for me. So I'm chilling, and I feel like, cause you got your internship, cause you about to be abroad, right? Not even an intern, you about to be studying abroad. So yeah, that's gonna be lit. That's gonna be lit. Cause when is that? When are you supposed to be doing that? This semester or next semester? Oh damn. Okay. So you about to be out of there. I'm gone. Okay, okay. That nigga said I'm not bringing my game. He said straight work mode, no distractions.
Demon time.
I said, man, you see, that's the difference between me. You feel me? I need my little leisure time. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's late at night, it'll be late at night. That's why you don't really see me on during the day sometimes. But I'll hop on like 1 in the morning, bro. Like, shit, let me just. Right. But yeah, man, send that invite, bro. I'm ready to hoop. I'm ready to hoop.
Same, man.
Are we? What y'all running, man? We running the park or we running the rec?
It's whatever.
What is it?
I about to say it's whatever to me.
Y'all know I got like 400.
Shot clock violation. Shot! You got it. Come on, come on. Come get it, come get it.
Turn me up, Smart.
Corner, Phil. Here we go. Get it going.
Stuck in that package. I should.